Right, I'm here with senior forward of the roller hockey team, Andrew Corchado. Nice to have you here. First off, why don't you tell us a little bit about your season this year?
It was a pretty good season. We made the playoffs and just fell a little bit short in the semifinals to Millersville. Overall, it was a pretty good year for a year that we kind of expected to be like rebuilding the team. But we performed well. We played well.
Okay, how many teams do you guys have in your league? And as you're saying, it's Division 4 then, that you told me earlier, so.
Yeah, so overall in the entire league, there's about like 30 to 40 schools that participate. Just in our division, there's only like 8 or 9 teams. So we finished, I think, third out of 6 that went to playoffs,
Okay.
out of like 9 overall.
Okay, and you had a pretty good year this year. You led I guess it was your division in points scored this season, and what did that mean for you to have a successful season like that?
Yeah, so it was pretty neat. It came really kind of down to the last game of our season. But yeah, it was a good year. I can't take all the credit. My teammates played really well and just happened to perform really well. I don't know, it was just a good year.
And then with your home games and stuff, where do you end up playing those games?
So there's an indoor rink about 45 minutes north of here, just right outside of Harrisburg. We play there. We practice there, and we usually play one tournament a year there. Yeah.
And with you playing roller hockey, how's that transition? Did you ever play ice hockey before?
I actually never played ice hockey.
Okay, so you haven't had a transition from roller hockey or ice hockey?
Nope. A lot of people play roller and then go to ice. Some people play ice and then go to roller, but I've played roller my whole life. Never tried ice hockey. I went out ice skating one time with a puck and a stick, and I loved it, but I just haven't had the time to get back out on an ice rink.
So is there definitely like a steep difference between the two?
I don't think so. Some people do. Some people say it's a big difference. I think mostly it's just skating and stopping.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have to try it more to be able to tell if there's a big difference or not.
And with your season this year, what went into your team's success, do you think? What was a big part of you guys having a successful season that you did?
I think we all just kind of really worked well together. At the beginning of the season, there was a lot of practice put in, a lot of work that guys put in to just get to a good compete level. And as the season went on, we just really started to mesh together. Guys clicked, chemistry was formed, and we were a pretty well built team. Not a whole lot of skill, but we really clicked well, and that's what let us beat other teams, I think.
And with that, did you guys have a couple years where you were very good, or is this kind of like you stepped up from a rebuilding year, or what really led to your success?
Yeah, so last year was kind of like our year where we kind of wanted to win it all and fell a little short again. And we lost a lot of guys to graduation, a couple other guys to just not having like enough credits to play. But this year we picked up some new guys, some guys that had really never played competitive roller hockey before. And so it was kind of a year where we didn't really know what to expect going into it. But I was pleased with how it turned out. Yeah.
And then some general questions. Obviously, I'm assuming you're a big hockey fan.
Yeah.
What's your favorite team in the league?
I'm a Penguins fan, Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah, I'm kind of scared to admit that on campus with all the Flyers fans around, but yeah, I'm a Penguins fan.
Do you get a lot of rivalry between the Pittsburgh
Yes.
Philly rivalry?
Yeah, too much sometimes.
And then on campus, what's your favorite place to eat on campus between Kreiner or Reisner?
Gotta be Kreiner.
Kreiner?
Gotta be Kreiner.
And what are some of your favorite things on campus other than the roller hockey that you were involved in?
On campus, I'm a part of the Disciple Makers Christian Fellowship.
Okay.
That's been a pretty big part of my life. Honestly, I'm not involved in too much else. That's about it. I work on campus as well.
Okay.
So that takes up a lot of my time.
And then what is your major?
I'm a software engineering major.
All right. Awesome. Thank you very much
Cool.
for being here.
All right, thanks.
Yep.